So I just wanted to reflect for a moment and tell you a little about a recent story of mine in my life. So back when I was thinking about how am I going to manage being a single mum by choice, I had it all figured out because I just knew, well, I need money. I just need more money to have an entourage of people help me out, and everything will be fine. I'm going to work hard. I'm an executive. I'll just work hard and earn some more money. And I ended up in the opposite situation of that. I ended up in the opposite situation of having more money. And when my son arrived, my mom, who was here helping me, was asking me or worrying for me, what are you going to do? She's thinking, oh my gosh, she's by herself. She doesn't have any money coming in. She's going to have to pay somebody to look after him. How's she going to do that? How's she going to get some money coming in? What are you going to do? And I just said to my mom, Mom, I don't know how. I just know that things are going to fall into place. I don't know how. So I sounded pretty strong, right? My faith sounded pretty strong in that moment because logically, everything had already fallen into place in my life. I'd had so many examples, so many miracles. But the truth is, the minute to minute, my faith isn't always that strong. There's those dashes of uncertainty and thunderbolts of fear going on. And it just, no matter how many miracles I've had happen in my life, I just, like when we're not 100% sure of how things are going to work out, there's always uncertainty, there's always fear. And I know that it gets easier. Years ago, I would have been completely spinning out if I'd have been in this circumstance. And through my spiritual practice, I just know if I keep on meditating, keep on praying, keep on affirming, keep on, being in a spiritual community like this with like-minded people and listening to all this, books and podcasts, like consuming all this content that's just constantly keeping me in this groove of all is well, things do get easier. So some information came my way that I was eligible for a childcare benefit. And my mom, who is a nurse of 50 plus years, as she transitioned from being here to support me back to England, another nurse of 50 plus years transitioned into my life. The Mary Poppins of Napa. You may know her, Monica. Very active in the community with everyone. And she's been here providing me with part-time care while I grow my business. And it's just beyond anything I could have thought of. She's really become a second grandma to myself and Eamon, which is important because as a single mom by choice, he only had one grandma, so now he has two. She's wonderful, and now I'm here in this moment, how rich I am, how rich I have become. Back when I was planning and thinking I need more money, I just could never have imagined how rich I would actually be. We always think we need more money, when in actual fact, we just need more love and more support. So I guess what I wanted to say to you today is really that, we have a wish for something and we get all impatient. Because when's it going to happen for me, right? Or I don't know what's going on. It's, when is it going to appear? And it's good that it doesn't happen straight away, that we have that time buffer built in. And then the fear and the uncertainty comes up along the way, right? And then at some point your wish arrives, and it is always beyond anything that you could ever have imagined. And, you know, I just wanted to say that, yeah, losing faith is part of it. We're only human, and that's just part of the journey. And just that all is well. I know that all is well. All is always well. Whatever it is that you're wishing for that you don't have right now. And so it is.